Good morning, folks. This is Adam Kniffin. You found me for Sunday morning coffee. It is now 11:49, so it is still technically Sunday morning coffee. Man, what a week. How many out there are suffering seasonal allergies right now? That kicked my tail early this week. It's still beating me up. It is still beating me up, but it's not nearly so bad. Started taking Claritin or whatever the hell over-counter stuff. But this year, allergies hit me like the flu. So I actually got set back. I worked all weekend. I was up, Sundays I'll sleep in until 9 or 10 and not feel a damn bit of guilt about it. Today I was up by 8 out at the shop. After first couple cups of coffee and shagging on. Mr. Street Router Kenny, man, it's good chatting with you. I do dig our it's been about more daily morning coffee chats. I do hope you get the sleep thing sorted out. Man, what a week. So we've had a bunch of projects in and out. I actually cleaned out the yard this week. I mean, literally. I had a 79 Cutlass, finally got rid of it. And, which was fantastic because, I run off a propane tank here, and so my LP ran out last week early, which was awesome. I'm the only person on this street in this neighborhood running off an LP tank. Go figure. That's for the house. It's not the shop. I run the shop furnace off LP too, but that's just little jobbers. I got the motorcycle project finished up. I will PM a few of you guys photos and such. It's not something, as per owner request, not something I can make videos of and throw up here, but I fabricated basically it's a seat frame. He wants to do some kind of old school leaf spring setup on the seat pan itself that's going to set down inside this frame that I built. He had his frame chopped, and the gentleman was less than satisfied with the frame chop, so we fabricated this piece of tin, basically a skin to go around it to give him that custom Frenched seat pan look. It wasn't terrible, except the owner was actually superb to deal with. I had the project 4 weeks longer than intended, but we didn't exactly have a clear plan of attack. We had a good idea. We had some random photos that didn't really... He knew exactly what he wanted, but not until the moment he saw it. And it happens if you're fabricating custom parts. That's what you deal with. The trick is to A, get enough money for it, and B, do custom fab for the customers that are really cool to deal with and will actually appreciate what you're doing. So I got that shot into slick sand. I wound up, he was very concerned about using body filler for a Harley Davidson part, which from what I understand is a big deal because it cracks, it ruins it quickly. You get a couple seasons out of a paint job, that's it. So I finished that up. Actually just got a call from him. So he was gonna come over today this morning and grab it, but I got it in slick sand, it's drying. I had a couple other things to do. The mounting for it, I got 5 mounting points for the seat frame. And I broke my damn tap off inside the hole yesterday when I was getting everything mounted up. So I got to pull the fender off, which is where the rear mount goes. It's a solid mount to the frame. Pull that off, blow that hole out with a plasma cutter, weld it up, retap it, which is fine because I got to pull the fender off anyhow to weld it to the mount that I broke the mounting position. It's just tacked on there right now. We had a lot of things come and go. The Ranger project's almost done. Again, me being basically a waste Monday, Tuesday, most of Wednesday, I wound up working the weekend. I don't have my kids this weekend. That's my girlfriend's daughter, Kaylana. She comes on every now and again, hangs out with us. But I don't have my kids this weekend, so I opted to work through. Those weekends I don't have them. I generally opt to work through and try to get caught up. The big ol' RV, it's gone. I want to introduce you to whom I'm hoping will work out to be my new mechanic. Not solely for me, but he'll be the guy I call for mechanic work here in Des Moines. I'll plug him for you. He's gonna help me with one of the restos out there. Well, not resto, but we're doing that engine swap on the panel. He's gonna help me by pulling it and getting us back on schedule. It was supposed to be out last week. I'm gonna try to delegate out as much work as I can afford to get back on track with our Monte Carlo. So that's where we're at right now. Last week, painfully little progress done in the Monte Carlo. Next week, you'll get a couple videos of the Monte Carlo. Last week we had our internet go down. This is that perfect storm moment in between being so godforsaken broke and everything coming in. This is the catch-up moment. So, the propane, the cable, the whole shooting match, everything came through kind of all at once. The money's arriving almost fast enough. I'm hoping this is the last big destitute sag we have. Oh goodness, what else this week? It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. I was raised by a single mom. Let's touch that for a little bit. I was raised by a single mom. She worked 3 and 4 jobs raising us kids, 3 of us. She's a bartender most of her career. Till I was 21, she was a bartender. From when I can remember, I was maybe 3 when she started bartending, if that. She bartended until I was 21, which was, almost 16 years ago. And she's worked hard and moved up in the world, and I want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mother as well. And single mothers out there, definitely. I mean, Mother's Day and Father's Day are both kind of your day, really. My father did not have a lot to do in my life past the age of 6. No complaints, no worries. I had some amazing men in my life that more than filled that void. But there's always something special about Ma. And I am a mother's boy, so whatever. On to new and interesting. We acquired a big welder. Our friend Terry. I'm holding this thing up today instead of propping it up or putting it on a tripod. Sorry. Our friend Terry brought in a big Lincoln welder. We're working out a situation that the shop might own it. Own it. That'll expand, framework, suspension modifications, things that require a heavier welder than a 110. I've got that Miller 140 and I love it, but it's not enough for anything over 3/16. Production on the pickup accessory is going to be picking up here very soon. Maybe as early as next week. That'd be nice. I'm sorry, I'm gonna chain smoke a couple. I didn't today. I've been good. I've still been keeping down your They're a pack and a half. I want to get that down to a pack by my birthday in July. Before winter hits, I'd like to get it down to half a pack. We'll see how that goes. There's worse things in my life I've done in my life than what cigarettes are going to do. I've never done drugs, but once upon a time when I was a carpenter, we applied thousands of square feet, tens of thousands of square feet of hardy plank siding. So people, all of those cigarettes are going to kill you, man. If the cigarettes are going to kill me, long before that, I was sucking silica sand. That's one thing you folks want to, I want to stress enough, especially young viewers out there checking it out. I do lead work. I work on old cars that's got lead, possibly asbestos. Wear the proper equipment, okay? I'm not showing any signs of the silicosis, is what it would be called. Mesothelioma you got with asbestos. Silicosis is silica sand. When you're sandblasting, do it in a cabinet. Make sure it's properly ventilated and you're vacuuming it out. You don't want that shit floating around. Safety. Safety, safety, safety. What you do today will bite you in the ass tomorrow. I did erroneous, stupid shit when I was framing houses. I'm not a large guy. I don't have a large frame. And I feel it today. Just is. Live and learn. I don't regret it. But read the safety labels on everything you use. All the products you use. Be aware of what you're working on. If you're like, this is an older car, I wonder if it'll have... Do the research. Find out if they're still using lead paint. I'm just kind of all over the map today as far as our Sunday morning coffee, whatever pops in my brain. Usually I got some kind of notes, some kind of idea. But I'm going to let you guys go. On that note, have a great day. Do something fantastic today. Anything you can envision you can do. Just remember that. You are your own worst enemy oft times. Stop fighting yourself and just go with it.